Your soul is mine.
All right. Welcome to Latin Legion's Action Figure Podcast, episode 101. Yo, was last week an amazing 100th episode or what?
It was a very good episode.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
Fun.
I know. Big shout out to Cornboy for coming on and everyone who participated and came on the show. Congratulations to all the winners. I know we had a blast, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Hey, we have a phenomenal guest, man. He's backstage. I'm going to bring him on. Let me just give him a little shout out right here. Many of you may know him as Sir Diego. He's most probably going to have carpet tunnels from scanning all our toy purchases at toy conventions from Four Horsemen Studios, and probably Cornboy's love child. Let's bring to the show Diego.
How's it going, guys?
What's up, Diego?
Here.
did Cornboy tell you that? I mean, I'm sure he's mentioned it to you. That one of his son.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah, there's actually a picture of the three of us together because Eric Treadaway's wife, Laura, requested. She was like, "Hey, listen, I've always thought you looked like Chris. I need a picture of the three of you together." So there's a, let me see if I can find it. But
awesome.
There exists a photo.
Nice.
But it is a joke that is told around the office a bit.
That's cool.
While we wait for that photo of lookalikes, let's say what's up to the chat.
Hey, Dave Orkin, what's up? We got Terrence. What's up, Terrence?
Terrence, much appreciated that shout out video last week. Thank you so much.
I wanted to look at this.
Oh yes, nice. Creative Realms, nice.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It'll probably go to either Al or you, but very nice,
man.
I want it for the.
We're gonna wrestle for it.
So
yeah, we're gonna we wrestle for it at CarverCon when we shared that room together.
See, it might make you look. It might be too buff on Tony.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find it. So,
all right.
I think it exists on someone else's phone.
Oh, okay. So let's continue with saying what's up to everybody.
Can't forget the
Twizzler in the house. Mike, what's up?
Twizzler. Hey, Jesse, what's up?
Jesse, welcome. Haven't seen you in a minute. Thanks for coming. Jamie in the house.
Jamie.
What's up? Hola, amigos.
Jeremy. You can close the door if you'd like.
Okay.
My wife was tired of hearing me talk.
I actually have the door open. I usually have it closed, but it's so humid down here.
Yeah.
I'm in the lower
Plus,
level.
the toy room doesn't have AC, so I have the door open so the AC would get in here.
Yeah. I don't want to put on the fan because then it'll cut through with the microphone. But go on. Plastic Latorium. Alberto Morales. Jen.
Hey.
Welcome.
I don't know what this means, by the way. From
Samaka like it rough from the looks.
Samagana likes it rough from the looks of it.
Okay.
Yeah, roughneck.
That's the inside scoop right there. KJ, what's up, brother?
Hey.
KJ, what's up?
Who else we got? Anybody else?
No, that is it. I just
All
got
right.
From Ed. That's why I got sidetracked.
Okay, so I'm gonna do some housekeeping and
housekeeping.
So, hey, Four Horsemen had more than a menage a trois.
Yeah.
Hold on. I hate Diego. I don't know how to do this. I'm sorry if I cut it. Oh, there we go. I try to get it full screen and then I move on to the next slide. Well, did you participate in one of these?
Yeah, I was at Toy Pizza Expo yesterday at the Yard in Beacon, New York. It was a good time. Got to see some friends. Actually, the one and only Matt Dowdy just texted me, who I saw yesterday. He's the owner and creator of the Glio system.
Nice.
Design. Had a great time with all those guys. It's a very Glio-centric show, but The roots of Legions is in Glio, so we want to take it out, support Jesse DeStasio of Toy Pizza, and have a good time. And that's what it was. And got to meet a lot of Legionnaires who came out just to see us. So thank you for everyone who came out to see us.
That's good.
Oh yeah, the support for Four Horsemen Studios is in droves, man. A lot of our buddies went to the Maryland Toy Expo, which looks like they had a great time as well. And June Haven at Gulf Creek. Do you know what type of show that was? Was that also a Four Horsemen centric?
So that one was specifically like a Pacific Northwest Legions meetup over in Portland, Oregon, because we've never done anything out there, and it was organized and to be like a meetup just for like the Legions community.
Yeah.
And Jeremy flew out there with his wife, and they had a little table there selling Legions to all those Pacific Northwest Legionnaires. So hopefully it went well. I haven't talked to him yet, but
yeah, our buddy Jake was there. Roston Customs.
Okay.
It almost was like a party, and then they were also telling some stuff. But
that's cool. Awesome.
Cool.
So
I wanted to go.
Recon Rage was a part of it. He was one of the
and I think
founding fathers, I guess, in conjunction with Four Horse Student to bring it out to Portland, which is phenomenal. I did see Jake with his Edward shirt on from Twilight, so that's good. So if Jake comes on the show,
he wears that as a badge of honor.
Fake figures in the house. What's up, brother? All right, so we also have, if you guys, friends of the show, we had 112 Chop Shop, the makers of the Bandito and other amazing toys incoming. The Bandito's in full production. They have the molds already showcased actually on their Instagram, so you can actually see that everything's coming together. And they also have backup pre-orders coming to Big Bad Toy Store. So if you missed out and want to have this vehicle for your collection, I ordered one. It looks badass from the get-go, and just had improvements along the way as they did the tooling and everything for this 1/12 scale action vehicle.
So I saw it at the Motuniverse. They had it there. It looked pretty cool.
So our homies from Badass Review from the Realm, soon, he's already doing feelers for what we want from their main Kickstarter. So this is exciting. Let's welcome Ed to the show. Somehow it didn't pop up. So they had a question: lower prices with figures with only pants, or a little bit more? Not a little bit. I can't say that, but like $2 signs is like medium amount of financial extra.
Yeah.
Or some more money with full soft goods. So Diego, I'll throw it to you. If their Kickstarter, you've seen their toy line, vampire centric. They're gonna have some vamps, and they're gonna have choice. They're trying to figure out where they're gonna go in regards to their offerings. Do you prefer just the lower price with only pants, or the figure with full soft goods off the get go? And there was also people that mentioned having soft good packs, like you guys been doing as well.
Yeah.
As an offset.
I think doing a soft good pack is a good route, just because some people love soft goods, some people don't care about them. Plenty of collectors just wish everything was plastic, and some can't get enough of soft goods. So if you give the choice to the collector, I think that's a good option.
Awesome.
I feel like with those figures, like they could be good without soft goods. You know what I mean? Like, because they're kind of horror figures. You know what I mean? Like, you want your vampire all scary and out there, right? Claws out, as opposed to throw in a robe on them or something. So I think they would look good without it.
Yeah.
Ed, you're a Mesco. Sorry, Ed. What's up, Ed?
What's up, Ed?
What's going on, fellas? All right.
What's your take on the Realms question in regards to soft goods, or a lower price, or a little bit more with soft goods?
You asking me or someone else? I just want to make sure.
You, bud. Yeah, you.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
How'd that happen? Hold on, I'm sorry. How'd that happen? I wasn't even touching. What is going on? Diego, what are you doing?
I'm sorry. It's my cat.
There we go. That's a good out.
you know what? I That's a hard one. It's a balance. I'm good with the lower price with only pants. I could always get a soft goods kid later on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I'm like 50-50 right here. Like
Okay.
it depends on my budget on that
True.
time.
That's another thing that we all are concerned on. How about you, Al? Like I was saying, you're a big Mezco fan. You enjoy those soft goods on your
Yeah,
action figures.
I enjoy the soft goods, but it's always good, being an option because like if people that collect Mesco 112 collective, sometimes there's extra stuff in there that bumps up the price quite a bit. Not only soft goods, and Diego understands is
Yeah.
as a working for the Four Horsemen, like if you sometimes you have like a comic book, some graphic cards, a pin added on there, and it's like that brings up the price. But if there's always an option to get the base figure, it's always a win, and that's my opinion.
Good. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, no, soft goods are really expensive
Hmm.
to make for figures, like even on a production level.
Yeah.
So they really up the base cost. So I
Okay.
think
So
making it an option makes it a little more affordable for more collectors.
Because basically, at the end of the day, you wanted to get backed.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
Cheaper, and people are going to buy.
yeah. A
That's
new indie line from a first time creator. Yeah, it's important to have reasonable expectations from the Kickstarter.
See
But
what's
I
best
also
for
another
this.
thing I didn't show a picture of it. But Ed, have you seen some of these? It does have an ab crunch like AWOC figures and wrestling
I
figures.
seen them not too long ago. Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool too for the
pretty good.
posability. So I think in regards to the soft goods, if it was like a tailored vest or something like that, that's a good way of hiding the ab crunch, but and still maintaining that appearance and articulation, which I think is pretty cool. So have you seen? I don't know what's been going on. If it's my computer acting up or I have a ghost somehow, but this thing I'm not even
Oh,
touching it, and it keeps on moving from side to side. And like Ed said, maybe have some gremlins somewhere. But let's move on to. Here we go. Our homie Terrence, Creative Realms, man. They've been doing a lot of outreach and gaining support and helping indie Kickstarters, including Badass Reviews, with their upcoming projects and a successful Tide Realms backing as well. Congratulations again to Quaid and Abigail.
yeah.
yeah.
Where are my figures?
Right.
Creative Realms will be at Joe Fest on June 26th through the 28th this year in Augusta, Georgia. So
It's a
that's
good show.
exciting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've been to Joe Fest, Diego?
Yeah. I went last year. It was a good time. Definitely like a Joe centric show, but it's still a really solid toy show. So I recommend if you can make it out there one day, go to Joe Fest. It's good.
Yeah. And there's a ton of Legionnaires that go out to that show too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
We also have.
Oh,
So with the success of Moto Universe that Matt went to this September, the 12th and the 13th at the Greater Cincinnati area, we're going to have Motu Fest and Creative Beast Studios. This with the release of Master of the Universe movie, all the hype. It now is in the future of He-Man and the Master of the Universe future, and here we have an homage figure of Tila and Battle Cat, which I think is really hot.
Yeah.
Ed, I know you're a big Master of the Universe fan. What you think of? I just heard you like have a nice little live expression there.
yeah, buddy. I'm looking forward to this. It looks pretty good. I love the battle armor. Tila looks good. Like the Tila homage looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to make sure it's not as like the other saber-tooth tiger. It's got to be bigger because it looks bigger.
Oh, yeah.
But
I think it's the same saber-tooth tiger. It's because they're 3 3/4 scale.
Mhm.
I was just saying she's small. Yeah.
She's small. She's like a a classic GI Joe sort of size.
I got you.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, because she mounts She mounts Battle Cat, and yeah, there has to be a lot smaller figure for that Battle
Okay.
Cat. But I've heard that a lot of people say with the armor, the tigers don't look as petite.
Yeah.
Is that true, Diego? You seen them? Because I have one. I have the Panther Sabertooth, I think, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I was a little disappointed in it because this is the angle they show. I do like the way this design is, aesthetically, but I like it with a little more girth. I gotta tell you that much. The angle is a little deceiving when you actually look head on to it. It's kind of slender. The hind area in the back.
I can attest that Dave Silva, who runs Creative Beast Studio, is very meticulous when it comes to like accuracy. So, he probably had that made with what they would really be like in real life in mind. So I imagine Sabretooth cats were, a little more on the slender side, if that's the case. But, I've known Dave a long time. We used to work together at NECA, and he, he's a guy who knows his stuff.
You can see by the designs right now how much attention to detail he pays.
Looks really
especially
good.
with the Battle Cat, the stripes and everything.
Oh,
I can see what you're saying. Definitely. There you go.
I mean, I definitely want this figure.
It is dope. It is dope. That's why it really caught my eye.
I could always put him with the Origins. I don't know how that would say.
And a friend of the show, Eric. Eric has from 1 year become one of the renowned dial makers in 1/12 scale. He's going to be at CarverCon as well, and he's going to have a lot of dial pieces for sale, from big pieces to this awesome smaller piece.
Yeah, that's kind of cool little piece.
That's cool.
So you can see the scale with it's still in scale with the action, but it's a smaller, a more affordable piece. And here's another one. Look at that. Slightly bigger.
Oh man, those are awesome.
Yeah, so he's been really pulling the stops out with a lot of the designs that he's been printing out for the community. Phenomenal dude, great prices, and just brought a new scale to everybody with 3D printed dials. Let me see what else I have in regards to. All right. Next week is Father's Day. Yeah, our boy Chubsy. So just a quick announcement since we're doing housekeeping. Next week we will be off. Wish you all your dads and fur daddies a happy Father's Day. Chubsy Wubsy will be having a Father's Day sale to celebrate dads with 15% off. Exclusions apply in store. Happy Father's Day from all of us at Chubsy Wubsy. That is Sunday, June 21st, 12 to 6 p.m. at 101 Newark, Pompton Turnpike, Little Falls, New Jersey. How far is that from Four Horsemen Studios, Diego?
Oh, Chubsy's, it's probably like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes away.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Great.
Yeah, no, Chubsy's is real close. You can't like walk there, but it's like, like a 5-10 minute drive.
That's cool.
I guess you could walk there. It'd probably take you like, I don't know, an hour.
You get some.
Yeah, just go say, hey, let's meet up for lunch. He's a great guy. He's also a part of Legion's Con as a vendor. Phenomenal dude. Yeah. Also, last week he had one of the donations, which was Deacon. So that went out to somebody.
Yeah, man. Chubsy and the studio and Chubsy like partner up every year to do a Toys for Tots thing around the holidays. So like Chubsy is an awesome dude. Always loves giving back to the community, giving back to the town that we're all in. So I can't say enough how awesome of a dude Chubsy is.
Indeed, I agree with you 100%. And last week, Diego, we did do some fun AI pictures with a lot of friends of the show. But I was like, when I finally reviewed everything at the end of the show, gathering information for who I had to won the giveaways and everything, there was 2 individuals left, and I'm going to show them to you today. So you get the first hand look at these two on episode 101, Diego, as well as the chat. Let's take a look at friend of the show from PPG. We have Jordan. So Jordan, great guy, very laid back, very cool dude. I want to see, you know, I like his long hair, but what would we do if, for some odd reason, we were in a wrestling match, hair versus hair, and I actually won?
Oh,
Now he looks like Popeye Man.
he looks like, oh man, what's that comedian's name?
Oh yes, Segura. Is it Tom?
Yeah,
Segura?
yeah.
Oh
Tom Segura.
yeah, yes.
Tom Segura.
Tom Segura. Why did I clap? But okay, yes. Very good. All right.
I mean,
and
who is another Latino? So you know, yeah, there we go.
yeah. and who's his partner in crime?
Good old man.
Oh, Van. I love Van. He's a great dude. But there's something that I always wanted to do. Just looking at him, I just say, one of these days, man, just do it.
Oh,
Bam.
That
dang.
actually is what Van looks like without a beard. He posted a picture recently, and that's pretty much it.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
like a picture that he posted
Circulating?
on Facebook recently.
Okay.
Of him, like back.
Maybe we inspired him from the episode 100 if it was during that time. Yeah. So Van, yes. So Diego confirms this is what you look like. All right.
Yeah, like I don't know if I can find it, but yeah, good old Van.
And it's like a totally different dude, right, Diego?
Yeah, 100%.
It's shocking. It's shocking. So let's talk about different dudes. You know, without hair. Let's go to this young man.
Oh no!
Oh, who is that?
Oh,
Did Corn Boy send you yours or no? Did you get the screenshot?
No, he didn't.
All right, so here it is. Look at you, all dapper, suited, nice suit, great
That's a
smile.
old picture.
I know. That's the only one I could find without, you know, bumming you for a photo. Actually, I think AI didn't want to work on the one that I used for the thumbnail, so I got this old one.
God, my hair's so much darker.
Yeah. So, well, it's dark here, but there's none here. Could you foresee that look in the future, Diego? Is that something that you wanna?
I've shaved my head before. There've been periods of time where I've done a shaved head.
Okay.
It's so low maintenance, right? If you
Yeah, I've gone from like super long hair, and then like I'm like, I forget it, I'm done, and I just like shave it all off.
I know. Ed knows. You just get out of the shower, put a towel over your head, and
That's
done,
it.
dried. No combing, no hair dryer,
weird.
no gel, just done.
That would be weird.
I could tell you like that the hairline that they put on me though would be a little further up. Let's
That's funny.
I'm glad it was, I'd rather you try to figure out what I look like without hair than without a beard, because I don't think anybody wants to see that.
That was an option, but I didn't want to do that to you. I think I took a beard off enough people, so I needed to do a little change. And final note from housekeeping, everybody. We have hooked up with. Let me get this for you guys.
Did we hooked up with someone?
Yes, we did. We have hooked up with. Can you see this? Famcast Media.
Oh yeah.
Friend of the show, D. And you can see we are now available in audio only formats. You can see here we are alongside some friends of the show. We got a bunch of partners with Famcast here. We have A Wordy Addiction, friends of the show right there.
Yep.
We have D's own show from the Dungeon Podcast. And there we are. We even have Metal Elf, Jersey Creeps. Oops, sorry. So you can see that it is real. There's a bunch of even Lucha con Macho. So some Lucha Libre talk there. So you have a variety of podcasts for different interests. Sweet. You got Rican Wrestling Talk. Look at that. That's cool.
Jeez, I didn't know.
And we're going to have, now we have the official back catalog of the Weekly Habit Unlimited. Me and my homie, R.I.P. brother, our show that him and geez, I forgot, but it's oh boy, Well, there was some other one that partnered up. I'm sorry, dude. That partnered up with him initially. Yeah. Anyway, that I joined them for the last something episodes, and we had a great time. So there's some good, not what is it? Not suitable for work language in these episodes.
Not suitable for human ears.
Yes, probably that too. More along his line, even though I may say a little things that are off cuff. So, and it's funny that right next to him you have trash talk. So, okay,
right. The drunken
and then
sailor.
let me move. So you could go to speaker.com for a full list of the family of podcasts, or you could just look us up. Let me see about how I do this.
Oh, fancy.
Here we go. Yes, there we go. Just look up a Latin Legion's Action Figure podcast on Google or your search engine, and there you have us there on iHeartRadio, YouTube Music. We're also free on Audible. So if you're going to work or just want to fall to sleep with our lovely voices, feel free to download our episodes. Episode 100 is also up too, which was a phenomenal blast. And I thank everyone once again for participating, especially Four Horsemen Studios' very own Eric Mays.
All right.
Man, that's a lot of housekeeping.
I know. Well, it kind of accumulates with moving forward toward Toy Talk, which Diego may be interested in. So, Diego, I know Al was interested in some of the stuff that now with your new camera, dude, we get a pristine view of a lot of money.
Yeah, what's funny is like my head is blocking like the legions that are up there. Like,
no worries, we all know the legions. What other little, like some of your grails? Do you have any of your grails back there?
Let me see. I have some. I can see one pretty rare piece. Let's see. This Jeep right here is an acid rain Jeep that's hand painted by Kit Lau, the creator of the line.
Oh, wow.
It was a very limited run that he did for like an in-person event, and I'm friends with him. It's been a while since I really talked with him, but back in the day we used to talk a lot more. And actually, Chris, when he was in China, picked it up for me. This was both when we were working at NECA. He was, doing production stuff in China, and went to meet up with Kit and picked up that Jeep for me. So that's a pretty special piece. I'm trying to see anything else that's especially, I don't know, just a lot of different stuff. Yeah, I got a lot of toys, much to my fiance's chagrin. Not that I have them, but they're on these shelves. She kind of wishes they were somewhere
I think we all encounter that from our significant others.
But yeah, just a bunch of stuff that I've just acquired over the years, some Star Wars over there, some Gundam and anime stuff here.
Are you a big anime fan? I see Al pointed out that you had Akira box sets or special editions.
Yeah, no, I have this is like a big chunk of my manga collection, which probably don't pick up as much anymore because it's the digital age. But I'm a big anime fan, manga fan, so definitely into that stuff.
Nice.
Is there any current anime that you're really into?
There's one that is just coming out that I read the manga and I really enjoy it, called Akane Banashi. It's about like a Japanese like stage art called Rakugo, which it's like a performance that a single person plays all the part, or like it sits in front of an audience and tells the story, but they act out all the parts of the story, and it's about this girl who's like going through that trying to become a professional Rakugo player to kind of like avenge her dad who was banished from performing it. But yeah, it's a
unique premise. Yeah,
it's a good title. Shonen Jump puts it out, so yeah, it's
How did it translate into anime form so far? Or it hasn't come out yet? It hasn't come out yet.
It's on Netflix right now. it's still coming out, so there's I think like maybe 6 episodes out. But yeah, so far it's good. I'm looking forward to see where it goes because the manga is one that I have to read. As soon as it comes out today, like the new chapter came out, so it's like the first thing I read as soon as it came out. So, yeah, that's one I really dig right now. But I mean, I've seen so many different series. I'm a big fan of a lot of different stuff. Gundam is like one of my favorite series. Love Gundam. Saw the recent movie in theaters. Yeah, as you can see, there's a giant Akira box set, the 35th anniversary. I've got some Trigun like Funko Pops.
Oh, Trigun, yeah, like that was one of mine when early on.
Oh yeah, Trigun's like a very important anime to me. Yeah, I could keep going on.
Yes. I, if I'm not correct, I think myself, Matt, and probably Al saw Blue Eye Samurai and were fascinated by it.
Oh yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, Blue Eye Samurai was really cool. It was like a Tarantino movie almost.
Yeah, it was really like a revenge flick. Yeah.
Yeah, it very much played out like a animated Tarantino story. Totally dug that, and I hope they're gonna do another season.
I think they did announce that. Yeah, they did announce that season 2 coming.
Yeah, I'm always kind of keeping an eye out. Although it's getting to the point where I'd probably have to rewatch the first.
Oh yeah, season. Yes. That's the unfortunate part, that sometimes you gotta go back and watch some of the episodes because it's years when they actually get released.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
It's been 3 years.
There's so many shows that are like in my head ever since then that my memory gets a little blurry on like what exactly happened.
Yeah,
it's just a common thing with how much we absorb from work to hobbies to movies and TV, that some storylines and plots points are going to go lost in the memory that you need. I actually, funny joke, me and my wife were watching season 2 of Punisher, thinking that we were watching the new one-off. We're like,
I saw that too. That was really good.
Yeah, it was good, but I was like, hold on, how come? And like, oh, dummies, the thing is just a 1-minute episode, It was like, okay, yeah. So that I could put my age right there. And just to also show my age, I actually forgot to include this in Toy Talk slides, but I'm going to put it up now because I remembered. I didn't do the Van and Jordan fiasco.
G's feeling left out, so let's say hello to G.
Hey, what's up, G? G in the house.
What's up, G?
He's getting progressively sadder as we didn't say hello to him.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Or he was just frowny facing, saying hello to us.
Yeah.
Me and you, Tony.
G, just so you can see, I'm repping the Puerto Rican heritage. So, to my
man, there you go,
nice
brother.
Yeah. Puerto Rican Day Parade.
I know. I thought that was very appropriate. I'm like, man, I'm on Latin Legions, same day as the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Oh yeah, in New York, right? Oh,
yeah.
It's like, I'm surprised they had the Puerto Rican Day after the Knicks.
We didn't put up our flag.
I mean, I feel like there's no greater gift to give to the Puerto Ricans of New York than the Knicks victory. So.
That's true. That's true. After 53 years, man. Wow.
Yeah, man.
And here you guys got, this is what I was referring to, Lone Wolf Labs.
That's cool.
You like Glios, and there you go. Let's put this out. I'll read it for you guys. While I'm Matt, actually, would you like reading that for us?
Well, I'm working on orders from our store. I had a little free time waiting for prints to finish and paints to dry, so I pulled out this project that I started back when I won a couple Glios from a giveaway on the Dork Lair YouTube channel. So small.
Okay, I'll continue. I knew these figures needed an environment. I printed these a while ago and was finally able to get some paint on them. Once my orders are caught up, I will offer these for sale if anyone is interested, and I'll definitely have some at That's okay. We'll also have something in the future, but they are also work for 3.5 Star Wars figures, 3.25 figures, and you can see here with the Glios, and then here is what it looks like from a shot of above. Pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
So once again, Lone Wolf killing it.
I gotta get more Dio stuff.
Tell you.
Oh, I like that background.
Right?
Yeah,
I feel vibrant right now.
that's pretty tight.
I feel my blood
Looks cool, man.
doing some salsa right now. My blood's dancing in my veins.
So, Ed, Matt, Al, Diego, you want to play a game?
Sure.
Seguro que sí.
All right. So this was actually a game that we actually partake and weren't surprised by. I actually sent you out a feeler and got your answers for Crossover X. That's the title of this week's game. And we're going to actually pin some mythic legions against some fiction, non-fiction characters from comics, movies, video games, TV shows, and action figures as well. So let's take a look. What's up, Brendan?
Brendan.
Let's start off with
we
our
check
first round.
Diego too.
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay, cool. I did not know
Who do you take me for? All right, here we go. Boom.
that.
Crossover. So, is it Bulwark? Diego, how you pronounce this guy?
Bulwark. So like
Okay.
it's a creative spelling of the word bulwark.
Yeah. Those two extra cues that Eric puts on these things is like, okay.
Yeah.
So we have who? So let's take a look at our first entry. Ed, you decided to put Bulwark against who's this gentleman?
The Yeti by Loose Collector. Oh man, what a fight of the Titans! Oh man,
Big time.
Yeah. So
That's a great matchup. I really like that. They both have the girth, the a lot of plastic. You know, you could weight lift with these guys. I assume.
Yeah.
It looks like a good battle. Who would you actually take during this battle, Ed?
Me, I think that the Yeti is going to be more flexible. He's going to be more hands-on, and he's going to be able to crush the crab's shell and take him out.
And then eat him out.
That's right. I'm going with the Yeti.
Take that eating out any way you want.
He's going to be more durable, and he's going to just do some kind of flip, and the crab dude's going to be like, "Ah," and that's it. It's over. So
In a giant pool of beer will he go?
Yeah.
Then Matt chose Bulwark against.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Get out of here.
This took me by surprise, and it gave me a good chuckle, Matt. So I bring it to you. I know this was a bit on your behalf, but I'll ask you, who would win?
Well, see, I got this inspiration because I watched an episode of SpongeBob SquarePants where, like, and again, you know, keep in mind this is SpongeBob SquarePants, but he goes to the beach. And again, I know they're already underwater, but he goes to the beach and he's getting bullied by this, like, crab lifeguard. And I'm pretty sure he ends up, like, beating that dude. So I figured he's beat a big crab before. So I think he has the experience. So I figured we'll have to bring SpongeBob back again to handle another crab.
I did thought you missed the opportunity to put Louis the Lobster against Bulwark, though. Then we have our very own Diego here.
That might have been who he was against.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Diego.
what?
Who's this bad boy?
Yeah, you know, I was thinking these are two big bruiser characters, and I also know that Bulwark is CB's favorite character from that wave. So I thought, wow, what better way to torture him than have it pit up against his favorite member of the Fantastic Four, the Thing. So I think it would be a really tough fight. You know, the Thing has got that, you know, rock hard skin, so it'll be hard for those claws to break through. I think in the end, the Thing's got it. Just because he's, the hero, he's got to win in the end.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds good. And like CB said last week, it's clobbering time.
Exactly.
Okay.
Then we have
Oh.
Al. Man, is this in the
Nice.
zeitgeist or what? Very good, Al.
Yeah, yeah. When I'm getting a little FOMO, like seeing everybody's Dark Layers and Toy Bros review on the Mondo, the 200X Clawful.
Mm-hmm.
And when you brought that, I was like, oh man, I got to put these next to each other. So that would be a good battle. Two
That is a
beefy
perfect-
boys,
Perfect match.
Who's winning?
Yeah, who's gonna win that match?
Man, you know what? I haven't. Well, I've seen both of them. I mean, I've seen, I've seen him at Bulwark at Legion's Con, but man, I don't know. I think Claw. It's gonna be an even match, but I think Clawful's got this one. Just
Awesome.
he's a killer. Look at his face. Look at it.
Yeah.
So
shout outs to Kid Bash. Congratulations, brother. Dubbed up in the house. What's up? He said, clip that. Something I said. Sorry. And actually, at G's house, I think was it last weekend. I was about to call him Sonic Hedgehog. Sure, was there, and he actually had in his car and was able to do a live unboxing for us of Windows 2000X Clawful. So I got to see this in person, hold it in hand. Like just with Four Horsemen Studios action figures, pictures do not do this figure justice unless you actually have it in hand. The amount of detail, they just went all out. The articulation, the claw itself looks like I wanted to crack it and actually eat it. It is so on point. And it's it's a great for the 2000X cartoon. Is a great companion if you were a fan of that cartoon. And Mondo, the price is there. You're paying a pretty penny for this, but it's in scale with He-Man, so he's a lot bigger figure. Just like that's why Al put him up against, because these are two big dudes. So definitely, Al, if you get a chance, I think that line's really worth it. Ed, I know you picked up He-Man. Did you pre-order this guy?
I missed out on him.
Oh, okay.
I was in the like, should I not? And when I said I should, it was too late. So
yeah, well, it's understandable. It's a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
And I took the easy route. I put him against Jason Momoa as Aquaman. And I definitely, definitely think the King of the Sea will have a good fight on his hands, but ultimately will also be victorious against Bulwark.
You think he sent out some of those vibes? Bloop, 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 bloop.
Yeah, it's gonna
get a killer whale to come and swallow him whole.
Look, fan fiction right there, everybody. So in the chat, you guys, who would you put against Bulwark? We'll come back to that after our next round. We have boom. Atlas. So Ed, you chose
Conan. Yeah. Conan. I thought this would be like Ultimate Showdown. Ultimate
definitely.
Showdown. I love them both. I love my Conan, my Atlas, but I'm gonna go with this is a hard one for me, but
it is a hard one.
Oh man. I'm going Atlas for the win.
Wow. All right.
Atlas for the win.
So I also, everyone who sent me their responses did so individually on separate messages or text messages. So I wanted to see if anyone would have some of the same characters versus the Mythic Legions. And maybe we will see that. Next up, we have Matt. Boom. This is a good matchup, dude.
Oh.
See, because I thought Conan was kind of too on the nose. No offense, but I figured someone was going to choose that one. So I was trying, like you said, movies, anything. So I was like, because also like so I actually read the bios before picking just to kind of get a little more understanding, you know, on like what we're going up against. So it's like, you know, he's not just a fighter, he's also a leader. You know, Maximus also not just a fighter but also a leader. So I thought that was a good matchup.
Very similar stories too about, you know, both of them end up in the arena, you know. So they've got pretty much the same experience going into this.
And with that being said, Matt, who would be victorious?
You know, I would want to say Maximus, but I kind of feel like Atlas probably has a little more to live for. You know?
So I think that.
You know, he's got his people that he's, you know, that he takes care of and all that. Maximus was just like, he was more doing his for revenge.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe that gives Atlas the edge because he's got a little more, I think, to live for.
Yeah, that makes plenty of sense.
Oh yeah.
Then we had Diego.
Ooh,
I like this matchup too.
That was a good.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you know, I thought, what would a barbarian sort of warrior of good do well against? And I thought a barbarian warrior of evil, the Warduke.
Yeah.
I mean, I also love Warduke, one of my favorite characters. And there's currently a fight happening right now in my house. Two cats are fighting.
Oh my God.
They got inspired by the game.
They got inspired.
And their names are oddly enough Atlas and Warduke.
So you know, they're both awesome figures, and it's really hard to choose who would win this. I think that ultimately, though, I think Atlas would get Warduke on the ropes. Warduke has an edge because he's got some magic in him, like his sword, you know, is covered in flame and stuff. But I think Atlas would almost have it cinched, but like Warduke would have a way to get out of it and like get away. So it would be a victory, but not a total victory, you know?
Yeah.
He get away like Skeletor gets away in the end of every battle.
And I think during the battle, like Atlas would say, "Hey, is that a ruby on your chest? Because I got a ruby on my gauntlet. Check it out."
Yeah, definitely.
How many carrots is yours? Okay. Then we have Al. So there we go.
Okay.
Yeah. When I saw this, I was like, "Oh man." I was trying to like even them out, like kind of like don't be like, you know, pick a dragon with a dwarf, you know, kind of, you know, something comparable, you know. So I was like, I really like the Mezco Conan. He's like one of my favorite figures in my collection. So yeah, so I was like, you know, it's an even match, and but I do love Atlas, man. Like ever since I started getting into the Mythic Legions line, that's always been one of my, like Adamon, like, you know, I had a chance of getting them in my first Legions con in 2022 for a decent price, and I didn't, you know, and I could have gotten Keltis both of them for a really, you know, sweetheart deal, but
and you didn't do it? That doesn't sound like you at all, Al. That does not sound like you at all.
Dude, I didn't pull the trigger on that. So Atlas is one of my favorites too. So I'm gonna go with Atlas being
sweet. Atlas.
All right.
Good selection.
So, yeah. Both. That's true. And both Ed and yourself chose Conan, but the victor was Atlas on both of your accounts. Pretty cool. I was as long as the same franchise, but instead of good versus good per se, I chose Tulsa Doom.
Doom.
I almost chose Tulsa Doom. That was a very close second.
Yeah, so I mean, he like you said, Warduke is evil incarnate. This dude as well, man. He's such a manipulator, and would just murder people just on whim. Just say, "Hey, jump," and they would. So his power is renowned, and he's even though Conan in the movie did take him out, but I was like without the actual movie in context against Atlas. I thought it would be a really good matchup. And because I dislike Dose of Doom that much, I would definitely go for the good guy in this one. Atlas all the way.
Sweet. Watch out for those snakes.
You know, I feel like with Conan and Atlas, what would happen is no one would win. I think they would both exhaust each other, and eventually they would just look at each other with respect and like give each other an arm shake and become like battle brothers. You know?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Eskimo brothers.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, who knows?
I just think
I
like
had
the
the
Arnold
same
quote where he's
thought.
like, "Conquer your enemies and mate with their women." And
So with Bulwark versus the Thing, Santos went with the Thing hands down.
yeah,
And I like Dub Dub. We'll show it now. He said, "Who picked Brock Lesnar?" And I'll show you what he meant by that. I think all of you kind of noticed. A lot of you guys went with Atlas for all the fights. Very cool.
yeah.
All right, let's go to our next battle.
Who's next?
Oh,
Delfina.
Oh,
This one was hard
Okay.
for me.
So I actually chose the women. Unfortunately, I choose another guy. But what the silhouette here is of a no name character. I don't know. But the only silhouette of a character that I could use to put on for the male versus or the monster versus was a silhouette of Brock Lesnar. So that was like an inside Easter egg for you guys. And Dub Dub mentioned it. So congratulations, Dub Dub. Your turkey dinner is in the mail. Okay, let's start off with Delfina. Ed.
oh yeah.
Oh,
Red Sonia. I picked
Ooh,
Red
that's a
Sonia.
good-
Yeah, I thought this would
Okay.
be an ideal battle. Pretty close in skills. And I'm going to give it to Red Sonia. And I think also like the Atlas and Conan, I think they'll come to terms and become comrades in arms.
I like this matchup, Ed. The only thing is I would see the lack of really protective armor on Red Sonia as her failure in victory because she has too many
But
open
think about
spots.
this: all the battles that she's been in, she never had armor. From the battles I know that she's had, so I think she's got enough skills, know-how to conquer.
Ooh, Delfina's giving you a dirty look there, brother. That's not cool.
It's okay. I'll take care of her later. Don't worry about
All right, and now we have Matt.
it. Put to bed.
yeah. I went with Electra because I was trying to think, what would be good, and I thought of the idea of one-on-one. It would be because I wanted to figure someone that was good in combat, right? But then I also thought, how cool would it be to have like Delfina leading like a squad or an army of Templars going up against Electra leading like an army of hand ninjas? Like, how cool would that fight be? Like,
Yeah, that sounds
good
awesome.
knights versus ninjas.
Fan fiction right there, brother. You gotta write that one.
Yeah. We need some mythic ninjas so then they can fight the Templars.
That'd be pretty cool.
But yes, that's
So-
what I kind of like that. And I guess, I mean, I don't know. Ninjas would be hard to kill, but I got to try to give it to Delfina to win.
Okay.
She's the good guy, so I think Delfina wins.
I think Electra has a good chance because of range attacks. Probably even stealth. If everything, especially in your scenario where it's a large multiple armies against each other. Just come around behind her while Delfina's attacking one of the hand, and Electra comes behind her and just unfortunately stabs her, through the heart from the back, something like that. So you could add that to your fan fiction if you like. And then we have Diego. Look at this one. Wow.
Oh, what?
That's a good one.
This was hot. I like this one, Diego. This is
Yeah,
really good.
I was thinking, I was like, who could Delfina go up against? And I was trying to think, like, I thought, could put her up against another female character, but I was like, no, I feel like that's what everyone's gonna do. Who else would make sense? And she's a Templar. She fights undead. She's a protector of mythos. And who else would be a good matchup in another world than the Witch King? Who was also taken out by a lady. No man can take him down, so we need a woman to take him down. And Delphina has even more combat experience than Eowyn did, so I think she would heartily take him down, especially with the holy might of Etheron behind her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fan fiction there, brother. I need this for a good reading. Essential reading from Diego. And then we have Al. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, that's a great matchup too.
Wow. Two characters that Eric Treadaway has probably sculpted.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if he did Angela, but he might have. I have to ask him.
I've always wanted a Greg Capullo, like his artwork, an Angela action figure, like fully articulated. Because I do have the
Marvel
the
Legends.
old, yeah,
Or
the first. But they're
McFarlane.
like the McFarlanes, but they're more statues and.
Yeah.
But I wanted that iconic Greg's artwork, the proportions and the Greg's. Todd is an awesome artist, but Greg just he just took it to another level, man, with his pencils, man. So this is a great match. She's a bounty hunter, and Delphina, she's the protector of mythos, and I just thought it would. And she's celestial, and I just thought this was a perfect match. And they're gonna battle it out, duke it out, and pull their hair, and eventually, kind of like what Diego said, at the end, they're just gonna say like, "Hey, we're just too good, for us to die. We have our duties on either side." So I think that it's gonna be a draw between.
Oh, okay. Wow. First draw. What's up, Zach? Zach in the house.
Hey.
What's up, Zach?
Delphina got this. A lot of people going with Delphina for the victory. So speaking of Angela.
Hey, Angela.
Pull her out.
Hey, Angela. I don't know if you've seen this one out, but Marvel took over the figure line in the lawsuit, I guess. And I think it was a Gilliam or something like that.
Neil Gaiman?
Gaiman sold it to Marvel.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good. I don't know if you can see it clearly if you get a little.
I've heard about that figure. I've never seen it.
This is Angela from Marvel Legends.
Oh.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
That would be nice.
So this one, it's funny, like this actually happened because sometimes you go through storage and you're looking for figures, and I had this in box, how long it's been decades since this came out. So I saw this random white box. I'm like, what's in there? And she's in there, and this one's going for a pretty penny too if you're a collector.
Yeah, it went up in price, man.
Yeah, so I'm glad I have it. Still in box. So if you guys are looking for Angela to fight your Delphina, send me a message.
Yeah, it would be nice if Todd redid her. As long as he gets rid of those pins, those big gigantic pins in the joints.
Well, he does have the Marvel for statues though. So
yeah, he does have the statues. I wouldn't mind an Angela statue, but it has to be that Greg Capullo's artwork though. Yeah. He's one of my favorite pencilers.
Yeah, Capullo's great. And I chose Tila.
Okay.
Oh, dude, speaking of toy talk, I gotta get her Tuesday.
All right. Yeah, she goes up for pre-order. So it was in the zeitgeist, and with the movie again, and I think the actors was pretty good for that version. But this is my Tila from 2000X and Tila cartoon version from the 80s. I love the design that these guys did on her.
Yeah.
So good.
The colors, the face sculpt, the armor, And like I said, I saw Clawful. I saw at G's house that Hedgehog I brought, and I was in love. So I'm late to the party, but I've been a collector of him, but I might pick her up because she looks really awesome. And this is a tough match for me. I think, like you said, Al, it might be a toss up. I'm just gonna go for nostalgia on this one, guys. I'm gonna go with Tila.
Oh, nice.
And you know what's
I
funny?
wouldn't disagree.
I will go with you too, babe. That one.
That design of Tila, it's 2000X, and Four Horsemen Studios was the one who did the original 2000X designs, way back when. So it's kind of another situation where Eric is like got his hands and
on the sculpt.
Isn't that funny? A lot of the figures we talked about, he's had put a big part into. And the funny part about it is, one of the things that unfortunately what happened to 2000X was that the network that they were on couldn't get them on a specific day at a specific time, so it was difficult for the fan to find them because one week they'd be on a Friday and another week they'd be on a different day, and that really hurt the cartoon series as well as the line because it was a phenomenal line. And those Snake Men go for buku bucks now too because they were at the end of the action figure line, and the designs were really nice. We even had Tila with a variant that I think the gold hair tie is more expensive than the brown one, or vice versa. So there's a lot of little things there. They did variants, and they were nice designs too. You really did get a cool figure with Mo 2000X, which segued into everyone's favorite. What was it? Mattel Masters of the Universe.
Oh, what was it? Classics. The
Classics, yeah, which led to that. And unfortunately, that was more of an online thing, so I didn't know about that. It's still early in the internet, so I didn't know about that subscription. But I do have my 2000X, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah,
which has also been released by Mattel as well in Origins style. What's up, Vico's in the house?
Hey, Vico.
Let's move on to our next battle. All right. Here we go. Let's go with a god. Let's add a god to the stage.
Ooh.
Okay. Herself.
So we have Celia versus Ed. Ed, who's this?
Oh, lady.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Oh,
what am I doing? Hold on. This is crazy. God! Busted that load quick. Go ahead. Here you go, Ed. Yeah, I like this. Woo!
Oh yeah, yep. I love both of these characters. Melithia is awesome. Lady Death is awesome. But the one who rules over Death is gonna come out victorious in this battle. Melithia, you're gonna need your squad because Death is coming for you.
Ooh,
so that's what I got.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
I like that. All right, here we got. I didn't choose the figure. I had to go with actual Buffy. I actually forgot her name, but man, I had this big, little TMI. I actually had the hugest crush on
high school
Buffy
crush.
Vampire Slayer. Not the movie one, but God, what's the actress name again?
This one's Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Sarah Michelle Gellar. Yeah, that show was so corny, but it was so good. So and she was just eye captivating on screen, especially when I was younger. So yes.
Yeah, I figured who better for Alithia than the Vampire Slayer.
I don't blame you, Tony, because I had a crush on her too.
Yeah, you can't help. So it was the puberty days up. So, Matt, she's taking it, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's like her final boss. Like she gets to retire.
She's taking it, right? She's gonna take it.
Yeah, they'll make out like in that Extensions movie, and then she'll stake her through the heart.
Oh wow, deceptive! Just a ploy.
Yeah,
you gotta make out first.
It's in the contract.
That's that Pornhub fan fiction right there. All right, let's go to Diego. Wow, this is a unique.
Oh.
I did a little research on this. This is a pretty impressive Indian goddess.
Yeah, so I was thinking Lithia's a god. She needs to go up against another god. And I thought of the Hindu god Kali, because Alithia's got 6 arms. Like, she's got an advantage there. So at least Kali's got 4 arms, sometimes more depending on the depiction. But I felt like that needed to balance it out. Who ultimately gets it in the end? It's hard to say. I think Alithia's super powerful. She's the mother of all vampires in mythos, but I think the savagery and the killer instinct of Kali gets it in the end.
Yeah,
I mean, look at all those skulls around her neck.
I know, and those are shrunken, so she goes that extra mile.
She knows what she's doing. And she's killed other gods before, so she's got that experience under her belt. So I think
this is a nice lore that you could go down with Hindu gods. There's so many as well.
Yeah,
that this is just like different character sides of them. There's a good side and a bad side to some of these. And sorry about that. And her, oh god, what a spoilers galore. So, so I like this mashup. It was really cool. And I agree with you.
That's cool.
Let's go to Al. Woo, Al.
Okay.
Okay.
So
right. Okay.
So this battle is gonna be for for us to enjoy while they're battling it out. Us the guys, and
I was like, they're in a pool filled with Jello.
But no, just like a pool full of KY lubricant, just like Blue. Remember when Blue
I think
was
it would be
duking it
a
out?
pool of blood, since the two of them would probably enjoy that more.
No,
and some would find that very arousing as well.
Yeah, with blood. They would, both are, one's a goddess and one has less clothes on. No, but I'm saying no, really I think Alithia would come out victorious on this one. But it would be an interesting match. I mean, on my behalf, that's kind of like my fantasy when it comes to.
I was just hoping like a titty falls out.
and I actually believe if they did have this pool of blood, it would be donated by Elizabeth Bathory.
Yeah,
who was known to kill virgins and bathe in their blood, thinking that she would stay young. Oh, that's a good matchup. I like that one. And I went with Lara Croft. Lara Croft. I think Lara Croft has experiences going up against Native American gods in the series, and I think with the technology, a lot of us didn't include technology in our characters. Well, Laura has not only swords and all that, but she also has automatic machine guns and all this other technology that she can use, even though she's immortal, to take out this goddess. So in regards to who I think would win, it's a tough one because once again, it is mortal, but she does have that technology. So it depends how Alithia addresses facing that new something that she's never encountered before in technology. So I'm going to give it, with the knowledge that it might be something distinctly new to Alithia, I'm going to give it to Laura. Slightly victorious with that technology in regards to weapons. Okay, let's see if anybody made any things. Okay, we got Cordelia, guys, back in the day. Yes. Gentlemen, Hedgehog in the house. We just made reference to you, Hedgehog. We had a battle here. We were discussing. We had Bulwark versus Clawful, and we mentioned you at G's house doing the live unboxing and showcasing a phenomenal Clawful 2000X Mondo figure. Let's go on to our next battle. This one was fun too.
Oh,
here we have Scaphoid
Oh,
So Ed chose.
Skeletor.
Oh,
Nice.
2 bones, baby. Oh man, I love my scaphoid. I love my Skeletor, but I love my Skeletors a lot more than Scaphoid. Way back when I was a little psychoed, Skeletor just has such a deep repertoire of evil
Mhm.
things, So he's evil conniver. He'll come up with something crazy, or if he sees himself losing, he's just gonna pop and disappear. So I'm gonna say that Skeletor's going for the one here, one way or another.
Sounds great. Sounds good. I agree with you. I also see that Skeletor has muscle, and Scaphoid's still bony.
Right. He's able to
Ver-
maintain his protein. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
And Matt chose.
I chose Gandalf because I was like, he's a mage, so I figured, some kind of powerful wizard. So Gandalf was the only one I could think of, and I figured he's got to be able to take Scaphoid, right? He knows a spell or two. So,
Oh, and according to Tidy, we got to be specific. This is Gandalf the Grey. So,
Gandalf.
So who will win? Are you
I
going?
said
Are you going
Gandalf
with?
wins. Maybe he's got to go Gandalf the White in order to beat him. How's that?
Ooh, all right.
Or maybe he turns, by defeating him, then he gets promoted to White.
There you go. I like that. And then we have Diego. Boom.
Oh,
Yeah.
Diego. All right.
I was thinking like, what is a good matchup for a skeleton mage? And I was like, another skeletal mage. I think they would be slinging spells back and forth. Both of them have magic on their side. Scaphoid has his mace. Skeletor's got his sword, so they can get up and personal. But it's hard because I love Skeletor. Skeletor is my top character in Motu. I always try to pick up a Skeletor from whatever version. Although I'm not too crazy about the new movie Skeletor figure. I'm a little disappointed in it. But I want to say that in the end, Skeletor would come out on top. Scaphoid could get some poison, into Skeletor's system. But if we're going by 2000X standard, and I think that's the 2000X Skeletor right there, his face got like burnt off with like magical like poison and stuff, and he came back from that. So I gotta give it to Skeletor.
Nice. And along those lines, I think you and Ed did a phenomenal selection. But one that took me by surprise, and it was also actual because Skeletor is named Skeletor, but he does have flesh. But we have here in our selection, we really have skeleton sorcerers versus skeleton sorcerers. Here you go, Al.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is a kind of like Skeletor and Scaphoid. They're Atticus Doom is gonna, like Diego said, it's Skeletor and Scaphoid where they're gonna be duking it out. They're gonna be throwing potions, magic spells on them, on each other and going back and forth, and it's a similar situation, but I think Atticus Doom looks like that little, like, smart, geeky, spellcaster, and he's got something under his sleeve, under his trench coat, and he's gonna,
freaking demon! What? I gotta get some sage. Hold on.
So so Atticus Doom is I love Mesco, and I love I love the Rumble Society, and he's like one of my favorite figures from the line. So I'm gonna go with Atticus Doom on this one.
Nice. Atticus Doom.
And he's the only one that wears pants, tailored pants. So
And you know what? Atticus
He's not
Dean
in
probably
profile.
knows magical spells that could like seal away, Scaphoid too.
Yeah.
It's like a master of arcane knowledges. I
Yeah.
would assume.
Yeah.
then I
He's
was
a cool
actually
character.
I did like Skeletor from Diego and Ed, and I also thought Gandalf was a choice. But even my choice, I like my choice, but I actually was surprised by Al's choice, and I really like this battle. So that's a great crossover, Al.
Yeah.
I chose Lord
Oh,
Voldemort.
Lord Voldemort.
Oh,
Nice.
Damn, that is cool too.
I think this would be wow. You could just see the magic in the darkness, radiating in the light, in the moonlight, and everything like that, and just
Hell
the
yeah.
savagery between these two guys. God, who doesn't like Harry Potter, man?
Right.
Yeah, but not to mow your lawn, but I mean, Voldemort was like beat by a kid,
Well, I was gonna say that, but this was a very special kid.
That's right. Very
Now-
special kid, Matt.
This
stop
is
it.
my fan fiction. Damn it!
I did preface not to mow your lawn.
But yeah, but I
So
think
that-
it would be a phenomenal match, and actually, Harry Potter did beat Voldemort, but it was such an epic battle, man. And I think the challenge here between Scaphoid, it would just be spectacular from all the calling of the magic, and I think it would just be like fireworks, in the night sky. So
I would watch that pay-per-view in the
you would pay for this bad boy. I like that.
Hell yeah.
All right, that's cool. Let's see if anyone has mentioned.
But who would
anything.
win?
I like the Skeletor drops.
Oh yeah,
crushing-
I would go for Lord Voldemort.
Ooh. See, I don't know about that because Lord Voldemort's big spell to kill somebody would be like Avada Kedavra, right? But Scaphoid's a skeleton. He's already dead.
But
True.
That spell
I
even
must-
work on him?
I must go against that because then he would just use the Cretaceous curse. And
I
then
guess.
Yeah. Well, here we have a Harry Potter enthusiast. So Ed is a Harry Potter enthusiast. So.
But what
Let's go, Diego. Here we go. Ed versus Diego now for a crossover.
I don't know because do skeletons feel pain is the question because
they got to feel pain.
Yeah. The
don't
bone
know.
structure. You have nerves in your bones too.
I think that and I don't know if this is this isn't canon for Mythic Legions, but I feel like skeletons don't necessarily feel pain, but they can be pulverized by stuff. So maybe spells that hurl large objects at him could break it, but Scaphoid can perform magic without a wand. If Voldemort's wand gets busted in that, he's kind of screwed.
Ooh.
He does need a staff. He could just
He
with
can
his
just
hands?
shoot magic out. I mean, I'm sure the staff helps, but you can. He's made of magic. That's his poison magic that's made his bones green. So I don't know. I'm thinking Scaphoid's got this one, but it wasn't my matchup. So but I gotta stand up for my skeleton boys. I'm a skeleton fanboy.
All right, sounds good. I don't want to go too dark in this, but if reality is unfortunately bone cancer is one of the worst and most painful cancers out there. So and if somehow Voldemort could cast something to that degree that would destroy the skeletal structure of Scaphoid, I think he would be immobilized, and that little stick could just go up the eye hole and blow up his head.
I think the Cretaceous curse, he'll be bending his bones in so many different ways. He won't be able to use any magic. He won't be able to walk. So
yeah.
That's
You both.
what I
I
see in
think
my mind.
yeah. You both make good.
But I think that'll be a fantastic matchup.
Yeah, that's a good one. Thank you. I did like Al's though more, but yeah. And let's go. We got our final matchup. Let's see. We got Alberto Morales says Voldemort will lose, but we'll get a decent light shot of that. Yeah. Not to burst anybody's bubble, but if Scaphoid is so powerful, why can't he be more fleshy? You know, live. And yay, Diego for Presidente. Let's go
Give
to
him
our
a
final
fantasy.
battle. Myself and I know Ed's for sure one of our favorite figures. Another god.
Oh yeah.
Let's bring it up.
Battlefield.
AJ versus Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The German suplex machine.
Yeah, all right, here we go. We got Ed with.
Oh
Wow.
Thanos. Oh man, this is gonna be a tough one. I love my Thanos. I prefer the comic Thanos over the MCU. But for some reason, I'm thinking that some way somehow, everything is gonna go for the head and take the win over Thanos. He's not gonna play games. He's gonna use his wings and something. He's just gonna chop his head off, and there goes the gauntlet. And
So according to some of your statements during the show, I have to definitely ask, which head are you referring to?
the one with the with the brain.
According to some, we think with the other one.
Because he's got a ball sack on his face.
Right? You got a bull.
Those are good. It can go both ways. Go both ways there. So.
The one with the two eyeballs.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with every theater.
All right, 8 to win. And now we have Matt. Who's this lovely beaut? Powerful woman.
I went with the goddess Athena. Yep. So I figured, who to battle a god of war than like another god of war.
Which god is that?
That's a great comment right there. We could put that for the next.
Athena.
Oh,
that's a very provocative depiction of Athena. Okay.
Right?
No, that was Tony's pick, not mine. Just saying.
No, that's your pick, but my image.
Yes, there you go. So I think her being like the less the good as opposed to the evil version. I would say she wins, but I don't think it's like with gods. It's not like you lose. It's more like he just gets banished. Down to like the nether realm or whatever, type thing. But I say she overcomes Arethyr.
Oh wow, okay. Sounds good.
With her strength and wisdom.
And she could also call upon Zeus himself to her sister. Phone a friend.
But I figured he definitely needed a powerful opponent for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And speaking of powerful opponents, some you made reference to it. We have Diego's.
Ooh.
So I had a similar mindset where I thought God of War versus God of War, and I actually did almost choose Athena, but I went with Ares because where Athena is about like the cunning and like the strategic aspect of war, Ares is about the savagery, and that's what Arethyr is too. Like they're both savage war gods, and where with Athena, I actually think Athena would probably win against Arethyr because she has a cooler head in that regard. She's able to dictate the battlefield a little better. These are two like bloodthirsty dudes going at it.
Yeah, that's a great matchup.
It's so hard to choose who would win because I think they're pretty equally matched in both their advantages and disadvantages. I think it would be a draw. I think they would take each other out.
Yeah.
I think they would.
They're so evenly matched, and both are so aesthetically metal. It's like so good.
I think they would both would fight till they'd be dead but still fighting each other before they realized they had both died, and then they would just collapse. So that's
it's just like no quit in either of them. The savagery, they're just gonna go all out, and the wounds they suffer is almost like whatever adrenaline they have just bypasses that. It's just I want to kill. my enemy.
It's like an old school martial arts movie. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So,
It would be
Yeah,
like,
they both-
like a 1,000-year battle.
Yeah,
Never
exactly.
ends.
Yeah, it would never. You know, yeah, it would never end. They would just constantly be warring.
they'll have one finger left. Be like,
That's true. It's great
Go back
matchup.
and
I really
forth.
like that one. And let's jump to Al. Al chose.
oh, I think so.
Okay.
Okay, so Mephisto, you know, another demon from hell. I don't know. I think this would be. I wanted to pick somebody that's, you know, been in same situation, same scenario in hell, and powerful as Arethyr. So I chose Mephisto, but I think this is like it's an even match. But I really like Arethyr. As he's been one of my top, you know, Mythic Legions figures from the start. So I'm gonna go with Arethyr for the victory.
Nice. Like I said, Diego, when I first got Aether, I thought he was a phenomenal design. I thought, like I said, he was like metal as F. And me and Ed became friends, and I had to show him. And actually, unfortunately, I became his enabler till this day. You know, we've bought tons and tons of Mythic Legions, and this was one of the first ones, Ed, right? That I said, yo, you gotta check this out.
That was the one. That was the one.
Yeah.
That got me
So
that put me on it.
I had to put Aether against one of my all-time favorites, anti-heroes, and I actually was shocked that Al and I didn't share the same choice. I had to definitely go with Hellspawn. Spawn.
Ooh. Yeah.
I mean, this guy has beaten almost every adversary from Hell, including the Violator and I forgot the big guy,
The clown
Malbolgia.
called,
Malbolgia.
Malbolgia.
I think this would be a phenomenal match. The plasma versus the flames, the sword fighting. There's so much intricacy here, you know, combating in hell and then coming to Earth and ending it there. And I think if that happens, I think I'm gonna give it, not only because Spawn is one of my favorite. I even have Spawn #1 and like 99% of all McFarlane Spawn figures. And you know, it is such a phenomenal, powerful god. But if one person that was given that life, you know, that life incarnate to be a Hellspawn, would be Spawn to take him out. So I'm going this round because of nostalgia, and I think, God, that design, McFarlane, that design was really something that really, as a child, it really drew me in.
Oh yeah.
And these are two just jacked up. You could make hardcover, you know, metal albums out of these two. So Spawn for the win on this one.
Yeah.
All right,
interesting.
man. I was really impressed by you guys' selections and your thought processes to the victories and freak fixes. Spawn for the win, yeah, brother.
Hedgehog has a question for you, Tony. He wants to know what does the F stand for when you said, you know, as F.
What did I say? What did I say as F?
You're
As
talking
fun?
about, you know,
maybe as fun. No.
Arethyr, he was cool as F.
Oh, he was cool as Fantastico, you know.
Oh, I was thinking fire. Maybe fire is fire because he's Arethyr.
Yeah, there you go. As Fuego. There you go.
What's up,
Fuego,
Dom?
F for Fuego. Plastic. Alberto says, "Ho ho!" As much as I love Aether, Al Simmons takes this fight. Ooh,
Sweet.
human. All right, I like that. Once again, we got technology. Yeah, that's pretty cool. F is for friendship. Okay, there we go from Vico. All right, let's finish up some toy talk. We got a couple of interesting and something I didn't think I would see from Hasbro ever again, and I'm kind of digging it. They went all out with this piece. Let's jump into some toy talk. Oh, I got a nice comment from yeah. Okay, let me preface this.
Yeah, dude.
All right, let's talk about this toy, and then I'll preface what Santos said. Go ahead. So we have here. Wow.
I I literally have the big bad listing like on my phone right now.
That's funny. It's $70.
That's cool.
I had to pre-order it, Diego. I saw it. Hasbro posted charged me a little bit more money, and it's the same price on Big Bad, so I did the $6 flat rate shipping. Oh God, the crown, the old school drape mask. We don't get it confused with something else. Just accept it for a Joe factor. And that throne, man,
that's
there's
cool.
that design of that throne, the packaging, finally getting a masked, hooded masked, Cobra Commander is phenomenal. The design aesthetic, look at that staff. Even the photography sold me on the whole thing.
So I
went in on it
too. Damn.
Yeah, everything. There's actually Matt, can you show the video? There's a video there that shows yeah, there we go. So that's everything you get. So you see the robe is there, multiple hands. Here we go. You get a 360 perspective. That throne is really nice too.
That is nice, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I might have to check this one out.
Yeah, and I don't know if you could squeeze a Mythic Legion in that throne, but
guys,
I'm sure someone will try.
This figure's too good. I pre-ordered it right now.
Enabled.
I love Classified's a line I collect, and Cobra Commander is always a figure I pick up ones that come out. I have to get this figure.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think this might be a one-off, and unless they go the rabbit hole and start releasing a bunch of these, but yeah, we've been waiting a long time for this. Big Bad Toy Shop actually has their own version with the red hood, which looks great. But I'm glad that they actually said, "Hey, let's just move forward past everything and just put out what the toy was." There's something. I think the nostalgia base that made me actually pre-order it, but I also thought that it's going to be once in a lifetime, to get it. And I think if I wait, and not pre-order this, I'm going to have FOMO and then pay more money in the long run.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, and Diego, I don't know if you saw it, but G.I. Joe actually did a crossover with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, yeah.
And I actually am digging Shredder cross with.
With Cobra Commander.
Oh yeah, we were looking at those a while back.
That one's and that's a pretty decent design by Playmates.
Yeah,
and it's also just $17.99. So I jumped on that one too.
Yeah, I think I gotta pick that one up too.
I thought that was fun. And here, let's jump over to Santos. Santos said, "Yeah, man, hit and like and subscribe button. Help them get over 500 subs." So that's our next milestone, guys. I actually have a promotional video next time we're on the show to play. It's going to be kind of funny. I hope that you enjoy it. But let's touch upon that. Our first milestone we hit was episode 100 last week. Our next milestone is getting to 500 subscribers, which we'll do an additional giveaway. Have a good time. And what I would say is anybody who has friends that are into toys and action figures, just drop our name and just say, "Hey, they're I like them. You should like them too." Give them a shot and see if they fall in line and join, Latin Legion's subscription so we can get that milestone. That's important because it helps with YouTube algorithm. It helps us get out there, and it's that next level where we continue to grow. And from the very get-go, Santos, you've been on the path and journey with us since day one. And I kind of miss Santos. I met you in person. We all did Latin Legions. And you're wonderful. Your family and yourself are wonderful individuals. And there's no more pleasure than I have knowing that you enjoy our show. Thank you so much.
Yeah, for sure.
And it goes to everybody else too. But I just want to shout out.
Sundays with us.
Yeah. Santos G is another one. Like I told G last week, I gave him his flowers. G has been with us since Toy Locos days, and he actually is a friend of ours. Ed and I have been to his house multiple times. He's a wonderful, open-hearted individual. He lies a lot, which is facts. but he's still a good person, and and he's a very celebrates the community and supports the community, and what can I say, man?
Tony,
I love your cookies on the grill. Go ahead.
did he get his sneakers last week when you went to his house?
What'd you say?
Did G try and take your sneakers?
Yes, once again, man. I think I might have to buy him a pair. But then the funny part is, he says, "Hey, dude, what size are you?" So we're about the same size. He said, "Well, I'm selling a pair." So not only he wants to take my pair, and then he wants to sell me his pair. So where do I win?
He's such a funny dude, man.
Yeah, he's awesome, man.
I think
You got broader. What's up, man?
It's not lying; it's storytelling, by the way.
yes. Storytelling.
Oh shoot!
Yep. Thumbs up, G. I'll send them back to you. All right. We got some toy talk continued. Let's jump to Mesco, Al, Marvel Legends.
What do you got there, Mesco or Marvel Legends?
I mean, yeah, Mesco, Marvel.
It's a Marvel Mesco.
Oh,
Marvel Mesco. There you go.
Oh,
whoa.
okay.
And I know Ed, one of your favorite characters.
yeah.
Yeah,
Al,
that's
is this
cool
something? Is something
You
you're
know,
interested in?
I love Mesco, but I have that deluxe Marvel Legends Thor that's
That's
the
a good one.
same
Yeah.
looking design.
Yep.
I know it doesn't come with the wired
The
cape
soft
and all
goods.
the extra goodies, but I have like 4 of them, and I got them on clearance on Target. And dude, it's killer, man. That Marvel Legends, they did a really good job with it. Comes with the hammers, the effects, and I think that's gonna be my definitive, Thor in my collection. Even though, Mesco comes out with some nice ones, but I gotta be selective, So
And here you have the short-haired hair sculpt, Ed, and you have the longer hair. Is this something I know you really like Thor's character? And this is classic Thor. Look at that. That's
Yeah,
wow.
that's the look I like a lot. I
105.
I do have the Mayfix one, but they kind of
Well, we did a video on Mayfix, and we kind of were disappointed on that one a little bit.
yeah. So I might have to pick this one up.
All right.
105. $26
105, yeah.
NRD required.
And it's slightly cheaper than most of the Mescos coming out. A couple of bucks cheaper.
What does it come with again? Could you show me?
You get some hands and some heads, and then some of these effects.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna order him up.
Yeah, the spinning.
Mm-hmm.
I always forget the name of the damn.
Mjolnir?
Yeah, Mjolnir. Yeah, Mjolnir. Yeah.
That's what I
Pretty good. Pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Then they also did Turtles, like another version of Turtles, but God, man, how many of you guys already spent on Turtles, dude?
I got my turtles already from Mesco.
It came out with another 4-pack.
I like turtles.
Just some different. I like Turtles.
I have the 4 different ones. I don't have all the 4 Raphaels.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, those are like the Mirage all red headbands, I think. Right, Tony?
I have so many.
Yeah. We're on Mesco. Let's just take a quick look and see what they go. And are you a Turtle fan at all?
Look, I grew up with turtles, but after working, I was working at NECA when they first started doing turtles.
Oh, yeah, she got spoiled.
And I had so much stuff there, but I also got kind of burnt out by working with it and all that. So I don't really pick up a lot of turtle stuff anymore. I got enough already, except for situations like that Shredder Cobra Commander crossover. That's one I'll probably get. But
that's cool.
But not a lot of turtles in my collection anymore.
Yeah, I did the same. I'm thinking that I got exhausted because everyone has the turtle license.
Yeah.
And NECA was one of the ones that really knocked it out with the design aesthetics of from whatever show it was on or movie, especially the movie figures. But then there's so much, it's like characters that I fell off the cartoon and like, who's this? This is a deep cut to me.
Yeah.
So I no longer have any interest.
Which one was the new ones you're talking about? I don't know my totals.
What is it? Gosh.
Were they movie ones?
No, go to the main page and they'll say what's up, what's new.
I will say though that Mondo's
There they are.
that they've been doing are like pretty crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think now Mondo, everything touches has such a pleasing aesthetic. And you get a lot of accessories as well.
Those are cool. That's like a different take on the original Turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still having all four of them having the bandana. 350 pre-order, still available pre-order. You get a lot of stuff there. They really are trying hard to sell you on it with all the images they have, which look really great.
Heads.
That's a lot of head.
Yeah.
A couple little gizmos. Well, those are the stands. Bunch of hands.
Tons of hands. Wow.
You got your nunchucks.
Dynamic nunchucks as well.
Okay.
You got your other weapons.
So Al, is Al of it? Okay. Diego, would you say if you didn't get the other 4 packs that Mezco released, would this be one that would interest you?
You know, it's a nice set, for sure. I don't have a lot of Mezco stuff just because it was always like pretty pricey for me. Like,
yeah, 350 is but you're getting 4 figures with all those accessories.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're trying to do.
They come packed with so many accessories, you know, like, and they do unique, you know, tooling for everything. So the price, you know, I don't think it's not worth the price. I think it's definitely worth the price. It just, you know, I don't know, like those are really nice. Those are a really nice set of turtles. But I don't know if I would pull the trigger on it.
Okay.
If I was like a bigger turtle fan, I would. But you know, like I grew up more with the cartoon era turtles rather than the original like Eastman and Laird, you know, comics.
Yeah, comic books, yeah.
So like if I grew up with that, I would definitely pick up these. But
yeah,
it's the movie and the cartoon that are like the nostalgia hitters for me.
That's what I'm thinking too.
And and some like A+ versions were released by NECA already at a more affordable price.
Yeah, you know, and
if you have them already.
Yeah, I have, you know, I have those already, and so it's hard to say. Like I said, the ones that are like tempting really are Mondo, because Mondo's like, dude, does crazy accessories that like never existed, and like kind of hits all the looks you want for a turtle, whether it's like kind of movie like, but also, you know, the blank eyes if you wanted a more like comic book cartoony look, you know.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say, but with this one, yeah, if you're a fan of the Eastman and Laird ones, definitely pick it up.
Are you at all who's at all familiar with the Joy Toy version of the Turtles, which is also pretty dope?
I heard those were really cool. Yeah, people have been talking a lot about those Joy Toy Turtles, and I'm a big Joy Toy fan with Warhammer, so I'm sure those figures are great quality. I haven't had a chance to play with one, but you know, knowing their work with Warhammer, I'm sure that they're awesome.
And a big shout out. I mean, we're gonna jump into real quick. But since Donald jumped in, I don't know how long he's gonna stay. But I want to thank Donald, man. I got some phenomenal stuff from Donald. Thank you, Donald. But also a standout was his kindness to include in this packaging one of his photos of his toy photography on Instagram and actually autograph it for me. And it's a savage crucible, but it's okay. But I really like it. Thanks so much, Donald. And I got some cool stickers as well.
You know you're not on the screen though, right?
Oh, I'm not? Where am I? Oh, I took my stuff. Oh, sorry. I actually took my stuff off to actually get this. So here it is. Donald, thank you so much.
Well, that's
Oh,
cool.
nice.
Yeah. So there was other stuff, and I don't want to put them on showcase for everyone to harass them, but I really appreciate just that that little extra thing of doing something for your friend and then like having something personal, which is really special to me. So thank you.
That's cool.
Okay. Let's jump into 4-H talk. Let's jump onto the Four Horsemen Instagram. Matt, I'll give you a couple of seconds to do that. We actually had some updates to Mythic Legion's reinforcements, which look even better now because we actually get to see some of the soft goods.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is gonna be
He said
a fun
soft.
wave.
Diego, are you always impressed about the ability to see something on one figure that that's the one that comes standard, but then to remove that soft good or that armor piece and put it on something else and create a whole different character, which like, oh, you could do that too.
I mean, it's one of the, and I'm not just saying it because I work for the company. It's like one of the best things about this line is the customizing nature of it. You can just get so many radical looks. Like that's one that everyone kind of was talking about in the office is like putting those Xylernian guard figure with the Xylona tunic. Like it's such a good look. Yeah. Oh, dude, I didn't even see
that's the Silverhorn Sentry. Yeah.
Yeah, and with the shield, it's just the color matches is perfect.
Yeah.
Then you have the next image, which was like, ooh, yes, I love the red.
Yeah, I didn't even see that one. That one's a really good matchup.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to see if I can pick up a couple more red armory figures when I get into
And that's
work
a nice
tomorrow.
one too. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, this is the purple one. The purple armory.
And all of those are like running lower. So if people want those armory figures, get them all you can. I don't even know if we have
$30, man. $30 for majority of those figures. And then you also have.
Yeah.
And then you also have the soft goods packs, which was like we mentioned earlier for from the realm. If soft goods are something that should be included at a higher price, and sometimes like looking at this would be a selling point to me just to have these ornate soft goods on some of their characters as a selling point. I know the price is a little bit higher for a line that isn't established yet. But some people have said, having the accessory kits would just bump up that. Say, oh, okay, I can't. Some people like Ed would say, man, I would get a couple of these accessory kits for some of the figures that I really like the color, and some of them I just get with the pants and stuff like that. So you have those options to balance your budget. And I think that's a big thing about Kickstarter is balancing your budget for what feasibly you can afford initially to support a new line.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's a beautiful thing. Let's jump over to Lady Legion's homage figure, and it actually has the soft goods, and it's gorgeous. The flow, the layering, the draping,
and the figure itself. Sherry did an amazing job painting her. And it's going to be a really awesome figure. And I can't wait to actually pop and swap with some, Cosmic parts, because there's something about it that also looks like it really fits with Cosmic as well.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I mean, that photo from Trevor.
That is
Actually, that one was done by Brad.
Yeah.
That was
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That one was done in-house by Brad. All the shots from this wave were done by Brad in-house.
Oh man, that's
just because we've got Trevor really busy. Like we got him loaded up with a lot of work. So.
Well, the talent is phenomenal, and also we got to give a big shout out to C. Jessam as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. C. Jessam,
and this one I'm getting I'm actually pre-ordering two. One for myself, but my wife loves purple, so I'm going to surprise her with one to bring to have at her desk at work because I think it's such a beautiful figure. Yeah, and of course, Lady Legions. You know.
Did we just find out that your wife doesn't watch the show? Because you're gonna surprise her with it.
Well, she watches it in the beginning and has to drift off and do other things, so she won't hear this aspect unless she does the rerun, and then I just ruin it for myself. But whatever.
It's okay. It's okay.
We're at the age where one thing comes in one ear and it goes out the other. Like,
Yeah, they're talking about some cosmic swaps.
Yeah.
Nice, right there. I like that.
Oh yeah.
and that's another thing that Four Horsemen has done, Diego, is the compatibility between cosmic characters to become mythic legions and vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's cool when there's that overlap with
Nice.
certain parts.
These are bitchin', man. Look at that.
Oh yeah, bro. Look at that shit.
More barbarians, more Viking type warriors. Look at that.
And that's
This is someone like we were talking our crossover. I could definitely see Conan going against the previous picture. Look at that.
Hold on, let me. Because that's a.
Was that a dwarf? Go back to the one with the long beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right,
this is a customized version, and he's a little dusty, but that figure is a 2.0 version of the original Barbarian builder.
Mm-hmm.
This one I threw on another pauldron from I think the NECA God of War figure, but
Oh, that's cool.
other than that,
loaded, man, from weapons to armor. The horn pointeds on the head to the horns. So many weapons. That was a great reinforcement that when it first came out.
yeah, this one
And that's right, Diego. That's the thing. You see this one, and it was awesome a few years ago. But then you look at you think, whoa, this is amazing.
When it was out on the tray at work, the new one, I was looking at it, and it really struck me how we've literally remade every type of part that was in that original Barbarian set. And I'm like, wow, this line has come so far. The fact that we can pretty much one for one replicate each of these parts in updated form is crazy. The only thing that's I think reused are some of the horns, because we haven't done second versions, because I don't really think we needed to. But the Gorgo head in that one is
what, instead of giving it 8 points, you want to give it 12 points.
Yeah. No, it's crazy that our parts library has grown that much.
And I also like that you guys are doing more human faces, especially with that new Barbarian face sculpt, which is really good.
Yeah. Benny's watching. Good seeing you yesterday, Benny.
Benny in the house. What's up, Benny?
What's up, Benny?
Yeah, no, it's a really cool wave. I'm excited to see what everyone does with it once it comes out, and it's a good army building wave. And
speaking of comments regarding that, Diego, look what Raven Eye says. Looking forward to building that skeleton centaur.
Oh yeah. That centaur piece has been around for so long behind the scenes, and I've been waiting. You guys have to wait for it to come out now. You've seen it. I've been waiting a couple years, even more, for that part to see the light of day. So I'm glad that's finally out there. It's gonna make for some awesome builds.
Yeah, that torso piece alone, it's wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
That's fun. And the variety of heads that with the heads packs that you've done, skeletal head packs from different monsters is creatures is really cool too.
Yeah,
pop and swap and even maybe even doing something with the Mouse King. That part that holds multiple heads.
Yeah,
doing something freaky with that too.
I actually did. If you look at, I think week's Four Horsemen O'Clock, I actually show off a custom I did with that.
Yeah.
Where I put all the different skull heads from like the head pack and Demistros and stuff, and made like, I call that character like a Terpiculord, because it's like the highest end of like a Terpiculi. He's got like 6 arms, and 7 heads, a horse body.
Diego, that's what we call in the podcast business as a segue to our guest.
Oh,
yeah, nice setup for you. So yeah, definitely check out Four Horsemen O'Clock. Another great show, an insider perspective from Four Horsemen Studios.
Yeah, if you can put up with me and Chris talking, definitely check it out.
Sometimes there's useful information in there.
Hey, big shout out to Chris and you guys as well for showing our intro for a few times that we did for you.
We love that intro. Like it's our favorite one. That's why it's kind of become like the new intro for the show. Just because it's so awesome.
I still have the file somewhere. If you send me updated head scans of yourself, I might be able to add the new head scans to it.
Yeah,
such a good time.
I'll let Chris know. Like, yeah, that'd be awesome. And we're always looking to see how we can make Fourish better. I know that's a surprising statement because we're a bit off the rails there, but we are looking to always make it a better experience for everyone watching.
Donald also says, how about like a homage Motaro from MK with those parts?
Well, you kind of can do that, except like Montaro's like horns, I think, go like this. So unfortunately, I don't think we have a skull head with that. Or no, I don't think we do. But you could like customize a skeleton head to like put some of our ram like horns on it, and you got to like finagle it a little bit. But that skeletal tail that we have, you can sort of pop it into the horse tail port, but you definitely need to like do a little heavy customizing to get that in there. But with that, you kind of have a Motaro like sort of custom that you can make.
That's cool. Yeah, like with all the parts and the creativity. Yeah. If a part is not made, you could get it from one of our fellow 3D printers. Guys, I want to let you guys know that we're reaching the end of our show. Our brother program, Shooting the Shelf, will have their 200th episode. So I know you guys want to reach out to that. But also, before you guys leave and we say our dues, I want to let you guys know I made a comment last week. Cornboy was on it, and Cornboy loves Mezco, and I had the longest time with having a drought with a Mezit. Me and Ed finally received our War Paint Edition Mezcos, which is phenomenal. One face scan is a little too digitalized for me, but the rest are pretty good. But the shocker was, and I mentioned it, I hardly ever get this, I finally have a Mezit. And I'm sure Ed got right? But for me, this is something big. So I'm actually going to reveal it because Cornboy asked me, what did I get? And so I'm going to reveal it to you guys on the show. And I don't even know anything about Mezits because this is really the first one that I got. The last one was, like 10 years ago. And it was a little red one that had a chainsaw. So let's see if something... I don't even know how to open this. Oh, here's a little... There we go, a little tab. All right, I opened it. This is a live unboxing. And... Oh, you kidding me.
Oh.
All right, let's see. Oh, okay, this one's different. Comes with a hat, so... Hat and a little staff.
There you go.
Oh, sweet. What? All right.
So, it's a message with every order. Is this anything new?
I don't know. I've seen that. Is that supposed to be like a Clockwork Orange looking one?
I have a green one.
I'm sorry, I got it on the wrong. There you go. There's a little hat and a little staff.
I think I got a green one.
Like a little pimp.
Little pimp one. Yeah.
That's the one that's supposed to be like Clockwork Orangey one.
And once again, it's like a
Yeah.
pink purple. So once again, it was cool. Hey, so I'm happy about that. With that being said, hey, Diego, man, always a welcome guest. You always bring something to the table, enlightening us in regards to the studio and your own collection, and just such a wealth of knowledge and a fun dude to talk to. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I always like coming onto the show. You guys are awesome. Great hosts, and I'm happy to be a guest here.
Awesome. And definitely
Thank you,
let
man.
Mr. Judge know that we've been trying to get in touch with him, but somehow people always forget requests. Like, hey, take a look at this.
I'll let him know. I'll prod him about it on Monday.
All right, so I let you guys go to Shooting the Shelf 200th episode, 4 years of chicanery and giveaways. Love those guys. With that being said, I'm Tony Toy.
I'm Psycho Ed,
I'm Al. Peace out.
Collectible Fun Matt.
and
Bingo.
we're
Out.